Ruin has come to our family. Are you ready, kids? Aye, honorable chairman. I can't hear you. Aye. Oh, who lives in a Chinese box on the seafloor? Sponge in a bed, square to the pants. As poor as a yellow, as poor as the sea. Sponge above the square pants. Now shut up and we all get to reach. Alright, this might take a while.
At last, the twisted heart of the world is laid bare, for sword or supplication.
That was a lot faster than I actually thought was going to happen. Yo, Mr. Hoovy, what's up? What should we do now? Bumper crop might be good. Free supplies. We can take as many supplies as we want into the Dark's Dungeon. I think I have my team prepared. We're gonna go into the moorings. Extra scouting chance. Eesh, stress against beast. Actually, that's not good. to take on this take this plague doctor though, since they can cure disease, which is going to be incredibly common. Then we'd have just 3 supports. But again, you can also boost. This is going to be primarily a battle type of class. That's how I have it set up to be. Yes, I think that'll be a good idea. She will be incredibly stressed out, though. %, plus the base 25%. So that'll be 50, 60, a 70% chance of getting virtuous. Yep. Plus the death blow resist also matters. Fuck it, let's go.
Even the fiercest beast will
she
lay
only starts
down when
with
it is
20?
not eaten. Steal their food. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Mr. Who, just know I can hear you. Yeah, like, of course you can hear me. Why would you not be able to hear me? How are you, by the way, Mr. Movie? Yes. Nice to know you are yes. Damn it. Finish him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Ow.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Womp. Bro.
The light, the promise of safety.
This guy's fucking dodgy as hell.
A momentary abatement.
There, now you can only do Russian chat. Fuck you in particular. Damn it.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
No.
Obliterated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Trap.
They can be beaten.
No quest location.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I wonder what
We
that is.
require only the strength to follow it.
Ow. Fuck! It's a good thing I did the virtuous thing.
Inspiration and improvement. Well struck.
Yes!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This won't work, but
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
well, fuck.
A momentary abatement. momentary abatement.
%5 chance to stun. Not
Wow.
Ow. Decreased accuracy. Shit.
Precision and power. A momentary abatement. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
That's something.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Nice. Oh, it's dead next to me.
Ringing ears.
What is with all these
Blurred vision.
freaking-
The end approaches. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay, let's search what this does. Warrants. Curios. This is the sacrificial stone. 50% chance to give you 50 stress. That's really not good. But it has a chance to give you either a positive quirk or 25% chance to remove a negative quirk. That's not really worth it. Not right now since we don't have stress healers. Oh, nice.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Well, that's gay.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Curio. Quest location. Alright, diseasing motherfuckers. Let's hope that we don't get diseased.
Soothed,
Get rid of that weed.
sedated. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice. Oh wait, that's a 90% resist. There's no way that was gonna.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press
We're
this
actually
advantage.
faster.
Give them no quarter.
And the last quest location, nice. Fuck. Oh! I had good luck.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I do not like that at all. Nice. Unstealthed and death.
Destroyed.
Spin to roast. Ow. Not good. Obviously, this guy's a pain in the ass, so. Click! Fuck! Shit. It's done. Ow. Again?
Vigor is restored.
Slice. Ah. Not good. Woo! It's virtue.
Anger is power. Unleash it.
I was right to bring those virtue trinkets. Double crit heal.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. on the brink, facing the abyss. How quickly the tide turns.
Wasting time? Motherfucker, there's a mini boss monster here.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
There's nothing I can do.
This is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
100% no heal.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Oh, now you actually give us a buff. Doesn't really matter if they keep dodging.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Oops, misclicked.
Diminished.
Well, worth a try. Well, shit. Bad luck
More
of the dice.
dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Whew, finally.
As victories mount, so too will resistance. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not. A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Darkest Dungeon. Now that we at least got the bumper crop, Reynauld, Dismas. Distress. Volcanus. think we're ready to go into the darkest dungeon and kill the Heart of Darkness. I'm just a little worried as all. But I think we can do it. Wait. We gotta upgrade her skills. Supplies. A lot of weeds, I believe. We don't need food. We don't need shovels. It's free, may as well take it. You know, just in case, I guess. Well, here we go. There's no turning back this time right now. Now let's journey to the darkest dungeon. Ooh, I got the achievement. On the old road we found redemption. Yeah. I finally got that really difficult achievement to get. Dismas and Reynauld made it to the final darkest dungeon quest. Here we go. Ghostly premonition presents itself. Is it really him?
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth. I found it here, and in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos.
Let's go.
Life feeds on life. In your petty pursuit of family redemption, You consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here.
Here we go.
We are chained here forever, you and I, at the end of the world. Free yourself, rouse the thing, and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
Terrifying. Stuns can work. Here we are. The heart of darkness. Let's go.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will show you. Nice. Nice. Yes, imperfect reproduction. There's one. Get him! Haha, bleed resist, thank you. What up, buddy? All relaxing too.
Alright, can you hear me? Alright, can you hear me? Yes, you can. I just tested it. Womp. Ooh, imperfect. Let's see how. It's game over for you. I actually got pretty lucky. It took me like an hour in order to actually like find an imperfect reflection for some reason. I didn't know what to do. That hurt. Another one? Slice. You're dead, man. Boom. Game over. You're already at 0 HP, dude.
The flesh is fluid.
Absolutely.
It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
Bang! I can't obviously hit these. Bang! What do I want? Not really hurt. Nope, still can't hit. Didn't really good crit somehow.
flesh is immortal. It is undying. Pray it does not take too hideous a form. Behold the heart of the world, progenitor of life, father and mother, Alpha and Omega, our creator and our destroyer.
Yes! Oh no. Now it's just Reynauld and Dismas. This battle is over.
Victory. A hollow and ridiculous notion. We are born of this thing, made from it, and we will be returned to it in time. The great family of man A profusion of errant flesh, multiplying, swarming, living, dying, until the stars align in their inexorable formation, and what sleeps is roused once more. To hatch from this fragile shell of earth and rock, and bring our inescapable end. So seek solace in a manner befitting your lineage, and take up your nugatory vigil, haunted forever by that sickening prose echoing through the infinite blackness of space and time. Ruin has come to our family.
I did it. I finally did it. Woo.
No amount of scrubbing can remove the stains of such fearsome piety. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
We still got time, so let's actually go over some of the credits.
Ruin has
Okay,
come.
that's the intro, which we've seen. The Old Road, which we've seen. This prologue. The Ancestor's Path.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication. Eager to end the tiresome domestic distraction, I instructed my newly formed militia of hardened bandits, brigands, and killers to go forth and do their work. Compliance and order were restored, and the noisome population of the hamlet was culled to more manageable numbers. Eager to end, prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. I employed a crew of particularly unsavory mariners, who for a time sailed the four corners at my behest, retrieving many valuable artifacts, relics, and rare texts. Predictably, they increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations of secrecy. Such resources had long been exhausted, of course, and so I prepared an alternative payment. While the greedy dogs slept off their revelry, I hexed their anchor with every twisted incantation I could muster, imbuing it with the weight of my ambition and my contempt for their crude extortion. At the witching hour, the anchor pulled with preternatural force, dragging craft and crew down into the depths. They must have cried out, but no sound escaped the swirling black waters. My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome. I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal. The spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was rid of them. The warrens had become a landfill of snout and hoof, gristle and bone, a mountainous, twitching mass of misshapen flesh fusing itself together in the darkness. The spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was rid of them. The warrens had become a landfill of... I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew. As time wore on, her wild policy of self-experimentation grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions, intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Wait, what?
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
What's the point of murdering them? What's the gain?
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact.
Oh.
A remarkable triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew the dead reviving the dead, on and on down the years. Forever.
That's horrible.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world. This raving creature had to be silenced, but doing so proved maddeningly impossible. How had he survived the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back? How had he returned time and time again to rouse the townfolk with his wild speculations and prophecies? Finally, resigned to his uncommon corporeal resilience, I lured him to the dig. There, I showed him the thing and detailed the full extent of my plans. Triumphantly, I watched as he tore his eyes from their sockets and ran shrieking into the shadows, wailing maniacally that the end was upon us all.
Dear God.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later. In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness and gifted me with malign inspiration. Under the blood moon, I lured my wide-eyed prey to the pier's edge. Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle, chaining her to the leering idol. A small push was sufficient to send both into the icy waters. And when at length the tide receded, jewels of the most magnificent grandeur lay scattered upon the shore. The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly. My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man. The great thing I had managed to bring through was brutish and stupid. Moreover, it required prodigious amounts of meat to sustain itself. But this was only a trifling concern. After all, I had a village full of it.
Jesus fucking Christ. This guy is just a big fucking shit show.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart. The thing has no name, for it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its wordless will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god. The interminable stone holds are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
That's the video. Took place.
Victory.
Now the journal entries. There's quite a lot of them. Let's give them a read of those, shall we? Trample journal. Sebastian's watch was his last. We were jolted during our evening's repast, the best we could make in these murky halls of our once great house. From the roar and flash of black powder, we dropped our bowls and hurried to him. All we could find was his spent pistol and a trail of blood leading into a maze of shadows. We press on. We fought in the East Gallery, filled with portraits of our ancient lineage, uncaring witnesses to the slaughter. Alhazred, the fiery heartbeat of our retinue, wrought keen havoc in our enemy's ranks. I keenly feel his absence, even as I remember voiding myself upon seeing his lifeless body fall. Blood pouring from his screaming mouth, some cruel knife having rent his lungs to gore. Yet we were victorious, and thus we press on. He will, dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the King's Wars, had many sorties in these halls, met an ignoble end. We were wary, Hewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Wariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away, another giant fallen in our mad pursuit. I am alone now, wary and unbowed. I press on. I am become vengeance. All cultists will feel my mace. Brigands fear my roar. I am outnumbered. 'Tis true. I am starved and half mad, but as long as there is breath in my body, I will press on. I will wreak unbearable agony on those who would seek to despoil my great manse. And now they come. I douse my torch. I do not fear the darkness. This is my house, and woe to the uninvited. The blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. These dark caves drip with an overabundance of humidity. Beyond my threshold of comfort, I nearly broke my ankle on the rocks, made slick with some ubiquitous slime. The pools stir and slosh with no visible cause, and the shadows beyond torchlight seem to grow and shrink of their own accord. My fears are confirmed. With our torch doused by an errant spray of seawater, we were ambushed. Strange, fish-like hominids ambushed us in the sudden darkness. The pitch of the torch caught quickly, and I glimpsed scaly appendages swinging crude weapons, glistening in barbs.
They didn't last long with our torch rekindled. Alas, one bit me on the neck before I gutted it. The wound stings and tingles strangely. Our physique told me to keep it clean and covered. The wound is starting to fester. The flesh around it is gray, flaking and rigid, almost scale-like. As I write this, my breathing has taken on a hollow timbre and is more labored. My compatriots are laughing and tell me not to worry. It's just the salt mist in the air that pervades these caverns. They are sleeping. I am kept from slumber by a distinct stream of whispers, as if carried by the currents and waves of the sea. I have not told them that most of my flesh has sloughed off, revealing a strange silvery membrane. I keep myself covered. They questioned me when I ate the meat raw at campfall, and found my response difficult to understand. I suppose it would be best to explain my condition when they awaken. Then they would be convinced of my urgency to leave and find aid in the hamlet. The others are gone. They were victims of a malevolent transformation. Their scales had rotten to soft, vulnerable flesh, slowly suffocating without gills. The worst was their eyes, close set and forced to squint through fleshy slits. I shudder recalling the horrific and unclean warmth of their blood as I rinsed my talons. I nearly retched. May death grant them soft mercy. I cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why do we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I will now return home, back to her embrace. Indecipherable scratchings fill the remainder of the page. The Journal of Darius, Highwayman. Day 1. Rare are travelers on the roads this autumn, and rather than starve, I pressed my last coin into the hand of one who dealt in rumors and shadows. Ravens carried cryptic notes that there was a person, or persons, who was pledging coin for services best left unmentioned in a hamlet I had never heard of. I am packing to leave immediately. Day 4. The road of this damned hamlet was a tricky one, both to find and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I had never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed and uncaring residents fidgeting uselessly. I went swiftly to the tavern. Others with similar interests had gathered there, and I was assembled into an expedition. We'll leave at first light on the morrow. Day 6. As we traveled from the hamlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until a ravine. One of my companions passed me a bitter concoction. The most devout of us, Therion, prayed softly for our safety. Superstitious but well-intentioned, I suppose. I am already falling asleep. Day 7. We tangled with some unruly louts. Ravine called them cultists. They were ferocious but clumsy. Day 8. Mora has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. And as terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. My end. I scrawled this, victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin, and I now lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold. It was no trap nor raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange, undulating shapes. Two small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third, much larger beast. Poor Mora was crushed into a pulp as Therian defended her. He soon lost his arm and his wits left him. Shambler! Shambler! He kept shrieking as Ravine yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero to buy them a few moments. Blew away one of the smaller monsters. Last shot. Then smashed into the wall. The big one. Maybe they made it out. The blackest of fates. Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk. But soon we came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes crafted by the pigmen. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. It cradled a pulsing red orb, glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert, Boleyn, and I hesitated, but thrice-damned Miser, driven by crazed impulse, thrust his torch in a hidden receptacle and thus sealed our fate. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating darkness, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh slid off, and of its own twisted accord sprang onto Boylan, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. The assault was overwhelming. With Cuthbert slain and as Boylan fell, I was driven by rage. I leapt and drove my axe into the creature's many eyes. Purple ichor splashed my face and my very soul shook as it bellowed. The only thing I can recall after was falling swiftly into blackness. I now find myself back in the warrens, among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too severe to allow the completion of my task. Thus, the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there is a ring in my pocket. Where it came from, I cannot begin to guess, though it bears the sigil of the estate's ancestral owner. Very curious. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Boylan's crossbow, so as to honor them with a proper burial. I will leave what is left of thrice-damned Miser and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him the memorial he rightly deserves. A trampled journey. Sebastian's watch was his last. Wait. That was it. Very curious indeed. That's it. Maybe just a few rounds of Butcher's Circus if there's anyone there. But yeah, this is the end of the darkest difficulty. Now.
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls. The ringmaster demands a challenger. The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
Here we are. Team One Shot versus. Let's see this team. Ah, they got just.
Chance is a fickle thing. The contest begins.
Me too.
Impressive.
All's fair.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Yeah, this is not.
To deny the rabble their sport and fuel their frustration. Mop the blood and collect the teeth.
Alright, let's pretend that didn't happen.
Will you muster the metal to return? The ringmaster demands a challenger. The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
Oh, different person. Probably quite a few people on tonight.
The advantage is yours. Unsheathe your blades.
Let's just prepare. Protection. Wait, what? I just fucking started! one-shot team. Oh hey, this looks familiar. Adventures just gone.
The contest begins.
Working on my set play.
The buffoon is flummoxed. The blood quickens.
There we go, now you can't use finishing on it.
The buffoon is flummoxed. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory.
Oh, I can't win this.
Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog. Mop the blood and collect the teeth. Will you muster the metal to return?
If one of your characters dies that early, it's not possible.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
Match found at exactly 13 seconds, the estimated time.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood. The contest begins.
The advantage is theirs. Is this a stressy? It is.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread. singular strike.
This team is actually pretty much designed to handle stress teams, so let's see if this works.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Lucky.
A powerful blow. Fear and frailty finally claim their due. The horror. Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
Damn. Well, that's not good. Fuck! This is bullshit. It's just bad luck.
Those who covet injury
Yeah, I'm not
find it
gonna
in
win.
no short supply.
First try.
You deny the rabble their sport and fuel their frustration.
Affliction is
Mark the
bad.
blood and collect the teeth. Will you muster the metal to return?
Try again.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
Oh shit. I was gonna cancel it. Like change like one of my skills.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
This is another stress team. No, lights probably, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Damn it, why do they keep bringing my fucking plague doctor? It's just bullshit. Oh. I can't do much with that position. Pretty much just wasted a turn, which sucks. Yes, finally a dodge, that helps. Thank God Jester can actually move around a lot. Oh, I can't heal. Shit. Surrender. I'm gonna keep making mistakes until I just lose. There's no way I can
Mop the
recover from
blood
that.
and collect the teeth. Will you muster the metal to return?
Well, now that it's over, let's change this skill. Change bulwark. There.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
Save. is it loading so long? Oh, so this is a stunner, huh? So I can already see his strategy. He's gonna stun with Crusader. So obviously I should just try to stun the Crusader so he's not able to do that. Use his own strategy against him. And what the hell? Is it frozen? It's probably a desync issue. Oh no, here it is, fine. Shit, he goes first. Fuck, he's gonna move again. I fucking hate moving. Oh wait, he doesn't have... Oh no, but it's... That's... Everyone just has the same strategy, honestly. No, I can't. No, I gotta at least try.
The reveling throng demands its
I
portion.
was really tempted to just give up there, because honestly, I'm just tired of the moves, and I can't plan around. I don't have any trinkets that can stop movement. If it's not that, it's just death.
Act now.
I can protect him, actually, if I just... Nice dodge.
Mortality clarified in a single
that's
strike.
gay. Of course. The game just doesn't like me. He's already dead. There's nothing I can do.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment. Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog. Well, 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 it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
singular strike.
Going up against like the worst teams for my team, but like even if I switch out my team, I'm probably gonna get even worse teams. So, I was lucky there. Not lucky there.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Obviously, he's gonna heal his bounty hunter. Why would he not? With the word reconstruction before he does things.
And now the true test. Hold fast
Alright.
or expire.
Alright, let's get this over with.
You deny the rabble their sport and fuel their frustration.
Because, like, when you already know you're gonna lose, what's the point of even really trying? Because it's just gonna get boring.
Mop the blood and collect the teeth. Will you muster the metal to return? Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
Maybe in this position will be better, so when they actually draw her forward, it won't actually be that bad.
The ringmaster demands a challenger. The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood. Chance is a fickle thing.
unnerved, unbalanced. Powerful blow. And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
2 damage. Nope, I surrender.
You deny the rabble their sport and fuel their frustration. Mop the blood and collect the teeth.
This is hard.
Will you muster the metal to return?
I mean, I know this strategy works, but I mean, it just depends on, like, the type of characters I'm going up against, honestly, because I can't think of a single strategy that is good against every single situation without just copying somebody else's strategy. This strategy works. I've tried it before, but like I keep going against people who keep moving my characters around, so I guess I'll just try my moving type of party. Characters that
The
move around all the
ringmaster
time, so it don't
demands
matter.
a challenger.
Because that's the only strategy people keep using. So this is my only counter for it. But it's not a good strategy either, though. I swear to God, if I go up against a party that doesn't actually move my characters around, that's just fucking gay. Oh no! Instead, I'm just not getting any party. Oh man, this sucks. Oh, there we are.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
I think it's a stun at 15. Stun's also overpowered. Inspiration and improvement.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
I can't even heal her.
Another life wasted.
Nope.
In the pursuit
It doesn't
of
matter.
glory.
It doesn't matter what team I go up I use. I can't
To
win.
deny the rabble their sport and fuel their frustration.
It's also kind of boring when you just lose all the time, but like, what do you do when like you can't like practice against like a specific thing? I'll just keep guessing and guessing until I eventually get the right party I can actually go up against. Because that's all this game kind of is, honestly. Or I just get lucky, honestly. I get lucky and, like, I get a team that's just absolutely terrible with my team. This is what it's like to play Butcher Circus. You also just don't have access to a lot of, like, trinkets until you, like, level up, and you level up by losing. And winning, but that's really hard when you don't have the right trinkets.
The contest begins. Act now.
Or should I start first? Guess the best one. I forgot that the lever has terrible accuracy unless I actually, like, increase it. I should have just withstand. It would have been cool if it hit, though. My turn. Bonk. There we are. Much better. Man at arms does not resist light. I'll use that to my advantage. Go ahead, stun him. You were gonna be able to reach him in the back regardless, so it doesn't really matter to me. Oh. Interesting technique. That's one of your weaknesses.
Well, it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
Might want to heal that. Go ahead and heal. There we are. you stun my Jester, I'm fine with that, because I can't really use it anymore. That's a juicy crit, though.
Well, 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 it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
Oh man, dazed? That really does suck. Because that means I can't even get him to use Finale next turn. I guess that is something Daze is really powerful for. Not on death's door, at least for now.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
75% resist my ass.
Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Death is patient. It will wait.
That almost didn't even really matter.
Precision and power.
Yeah, I don't have a strategy to actually win, so I'll just give up. Maybe one day I'll get a fight I can actually
Mop the
fight
blood
against.
and collect the teeth. Will you muster the
It's
metal
just
to
luck.
return?
I mean, it is an RPG after all. Just can't come up with a sword. I don't want to just look up an online strategy and just copy it exactly, because even then it won't exactly work 100% of the time. It will be good though, but it won't be fun just grinding and grinding, honestly. But it's not fun right now, just losing and losing. If only you could, like, know the enemy you're going up against, so that you can actually prepare a strategy. Because which team will I need to utilize, depending on the enemy team that I'm going up against? What was the strategy I did? Just...
Ringmaster demands a challenger.
It's just luck. I have to find an opponent that just doesn't. I lost because I didn't actually fucking prepare. I should have like withstand revenged and then been able to do it. It's just I get punished when I do that. So I'll just keep doing the same strategy until eventually it works, because it did work a few times. I just don't choose when it does work though.
The resolve is broken. You have won.
That doesn't count. Why did that guy give up? And why is my game frozen? Is my game crashing? It's just a black. Wait, that's weird. It's a black screen for me, but on my stream you can actually see the characters. Oh yeah, it has crashed. I got it.
A cacophony
Oh wait,
of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned.
I was about to just exit. You don't even really get XP if like your opponent literally just quits. That's good though, so I can at the very least make it so that way my opponent doesn't get much by just surrendering.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
This guy hasn't come either. Yeah, it does. He's gonna always. Oh, he didn't. That's a first. Okay, that's actually really bad.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
What's happening? Is he glitching? This is Butcher Circus, everyone. knuckles. Thank God for my brass knuckles. It's like a... So it's like a 70% chance to actually succeed. Ouch. Upward, and have the Plague Doctor heal. Maybe like a small stress heal or something. Or I could move. It's risky. Definitely attack leader. Leader, blighter. Lead and blight specifically. And then he has bounty hunter to finish people off. Oh, but no, actually stun specifically. And move. Yeesh. That's what its strategy is. Why have talked for this? Oh, bleed, because that's... this is a dot team. But why is it taking so long? Oh, what? So is it his turn? Did he like leave because like, oh man, this is taking forever, I'm gonna go take a piss. Probably what I would have done.
The resolve is broken. You have won.
Well, at least I didn't lose. Maybe their internet's bad or some shit.
A cacophony of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned. Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
Propose. Ooh, that's good. on a losing streak. Let's continue that losing streak. Bruh. No. Nah.
A time to perform beyond one's limits. Crit. And just 2 damage. The buffoon is flummoxed. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You're welcome. You healed, but you were already at full health, so it didn't matter.
And now, the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
Alright. She survived? That's just good luck.
Her
perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
He's been focused on my supports when he should be focusing on my leper.
This is no place for the
I
weak
didn't think that
or
could actually
foolhardy.
Got Earth. I mean, my
Fight
leper was already
on.
used
The
to see.
mob rallies
Ended
to the
up finale.
underdog.
Nice try. I could almost taste it. Well, obviously you're gonna have to use the Arbalist because Arbalist can't move. Arbalist can't actually do fucking shit.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Fascinating.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Go ahead.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
What? How did that survive? He should have died. Motherfucker. Not on my watch. Double stun. Yes!
Obliterated.
Interesting. However, much better.
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
Nice. Ah, cheeky bastard, I see.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Go ahead. But you can only shoot Crusader with that point blank.
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
reeling, about to break.
Yes! Shit. No!
Life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
Bad luck. He
In
should
the
have
end,
survived.
We all die alone. Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog.
I already pretty much lost.
Yep.
Injury and despondence
Well, that was at
set the
least a
stage
fair
for
match.
heroism or cowardice.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
Leper? Oh. Makes sense that they use leper.
The advantage is yours.
The abyss
Classic.
returns even the boldest gaze. The true test. Hold fast
Major
or
test
expire.
with a person who has 40 plus accuracy. 55 dodge is almost nothing. Smart, I see.
heavy attack.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Beautiful. However,
Precision and power. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
your party member got taken out first. Hold on.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
I'll resist.
Exposed to a killing blow. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Fuck. Missed.
Soothed. Sedated. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
This is fair, isn't it?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You can still take out my
The
lever.
maniacal cheering swells. Victory is at
Yeah,
hand.
you can.
Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog.
It's a broken blade. can't use Aspiring Twin. Sad. Why else do you think we're doing damage over time?
This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
You can only do construction. Paranoid.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy. Their
And
resolve
he
is
surrenders.
broken. You have won.
Good thing my support class could still
A
like
cacophony
kill.
of
Nice.
bloodthirsty
New
delight.
rank.
Praise well earned. Your trophies mount and word travels. Let it not precede collapse.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for today, though. That was fun, though. Eventually, I would win one. Sure, it was like a novice person, a beginner, but I mean, like, it still counts. He battled till the very end. He didn't just immediately surrender. With that, I'll end the stream. If anyone was watching or is watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. It means a lot. And I'll see you all next time. Later.